Hello guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. So this is Paul Rich, your Pinoy nurse here in Singapore. So for my today's content, guys, yes, for my today's content, I'm going to share to all of you about how much is my tax as a nurse here in Singapore. So if you're curious how much is my tax, so continue watching. But before that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel. Okay, so if you're interested to know how much is the tax of a foreign nurse here in Singapore, yeah, just continue watching. Okay, but remember that so this tax is based on my position, which is what is I'm currently staff nurse 2, and it was my earning last year. So also in this content, you will know how much did I earn last year, how much is my annual income last year. So if you're curious to know, continue watching. Okay. So yeah, here in Singapore, of course, we have tax. Of course lah. Of course, we need to pay tax here in Singapore. But as my landlord said before, my friend, hi to Adi, my friend, he said that Singapore tax is not big compared to other Western country. So I'm not sure if it's real or not. So maybe just comment down below if it's real or not. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so I'm going to reveal to all of you how much is my tax. So before that, okay, guys, I'm going to explain how you can lessen your tax. So this is what you call, of course, I made the research for this content. This is what you call, what do you call about this? You can less your tax by applying this personal relief. So make sure before you file your tax, make sure that you put the amount of what kind of personal relief you want to put lah. So automatically there's a list of personal relief. So I'll try to explain one by one. So first in the list is earned income relief. So earned income relief, I believe is automatic already that it is 1,000 Singapore dollar. So I usually notice they put their 1,000 Singapore dollar. So this 1,000 Singapore dollar, they will minus it to your annual income. So once they minus it, the total of it, then that they will base on your, that's the total of it, they will base on it lah. So it's so quite difficult to explain. Anyways, yeah, it's automatic that you have this earned income relief. Then one more thing, you can file also for your, if of course if you have family, or at least I mean you have children. So also there is what you call, where is it? I think it's more on the child relief. So example, you have three children. So each children, it's computed like 4,000 Singapore dollar. So yes, even you're a foreigner, you can put there. So if example you have three children, so it's like computed 12,000. So it will deduct on your annual income, in your annual income. And also there is one more here, spouse or handicap relief. So like what they said, because my friend, he managed to put his spouse, so I saw in his notice of assessment of his tax, the deduction is like 2,000 Singapore dollar. So I thought foreigner will not be qualified about this spouse relief lah. But I'm not sure what is the qualification. So actually, for you to understand more, you can go to IRAS. They will explain there which relief you are, which relief is applicable to you, especially for us, right? Remember, we are foreigner here in Singapore. So yeah, make sure that specific relief is applicable to us. So actually, there's a lot lah. Earned income relief, which is I explained already. Spouse and handicap spouse or handicap spouse relief, qualifying handicap child relief, working mother child relief, parent and handicap parent relief. So actually, I've searched this parent relief. Example, if you have dependent parents, even you're foreigner, actually you can put here, but your parents should be, I mean, should stay here in Singapore. Like I think it's like more than 8 months. But for my case, I cannot put my parents because they are in the Philippines. So I'm not qualified for this relief lah. So grandparent caregiver relief, handicap, CPF. Okay, I want to emphasize about this. So there's one relief called life insurance relief. So if you have a lot of life insurance here in Singapore, so if you buy insurance here in Singapore, you can put that. You can put the annual payment that you pay on your insurance lah. So but the cap is 5,000 Singapore dollar. So for my case, guys, I have a lot of insurance here in Singapore. So to the point that it almost it's more than 5,000 lah. So I put in my cap relief, life insurance relief as 5,000. That is the maximum lah. So what else? Course fees relief, foreign domestic worker levy relief, CPF, supplementary retirement relief, and NS-man relief. So actually all this relief, the cap is 80,000 Singapore dollar. It shouldn't exceed 80,000 Singapore dollar. So this personal relief, it helps you to lessen your tax. So it's good that you, before you submit your tax, make sure you apply this lah. You must indicate or you put the amount. And there's one more thing. I'm not sure why it's not included here. Oh yeah, it is. There's one more. If you donate here in Singapore, like if you donate money for like, it should be like registered or known by the IRAS, that it can be deducted in your stock. Example, you donate in Red Cross like $1,000. So it helps also to deduct, it will deduct also on your annual income. But I forgot how much is the computation. But as far as I remember, it's not that big because before I donated like 500 or $1,000, but it's just like few dollars only they acknowledge lah. They minus on my annual income. So it's good also to donate. Of course, like it helps also to lessen your tax, and also of course lah, you do a goodwill, you do some donation, it's good also. And they said it's also a plus point if you're applying PR. But for my case, it didn't work. So yes, this is what this is more about personal relief or how to lessen your tax. Then let's go to the computation. So yes, guys. So to tell you about how much I earned this year, okay, I will just tell you the range lah. So the range of my annual income this year is no changes. Actually, it's same with my 2 years ago annual income. I won't tell the exact amount, so it's like between 50 to 60k. 50,000 to 60k between that. So you just need to guess which is which lah. So then yeah, that is for SN2 position. Somehow I quite it increased a bit, but that not much. I'm expecting that because I just recently joined this company lah. So I'm expecting that everything bonus is prorated. So I expect that my annual income will not be that much, and it somewhere I'm expecting that it will be lesser, which is happens lah. That is the cons whenever you transfer to a new company. Okay. So let me explain about how they compute this. So example, your personal example, my example only, my income tax is, my annual is 55,000. So this 55,000, I have 10,000 personal relief. So 55,000 minus 10,000, correct, 55,000 minus 10,000 is equals to 45,000. So that is they will base on that. They will base on that for your tax. So you have 45,000. Then they have this tabulation on how they will compute your tax. You can go to IRAS to know more if you're quite confused about my explanation. But okay, so it depends on how much you earn, of course lah. The more you earn, the higher your tax. The lesser you earn, the lesser your tax, of course lah. So okay. So let me explain. For first example lah. So example, you manage to earn 30, maybe 30,000. Okay. So based on this okay, let's just say maybe 35,000. That is your annual income. So based on this tabulation, if it cap already, like if reach 30,000, automatically you have this $200 tax. Then your 5,000, they will multiply it to 3.5%. So 5,000 times 3.5%. So the result of that, you will add to the 200 gross tax payable. So I'm not sure if you get it. So that is the computation. So the percentage is depends. Example here. So if like like for my case, example, it's like more than 40 plus already because they after all the minus of the personal relief. So let's just say maybe 48. That is the total annual income, already less all the personal relief. So here, if you reach 40,000, your gross tax payable, you need to 550. So that is the cap already for 40,000. But like what I said, maybe like there's an 8,000. This 8,000, you need to multiply it to 7.0%. Then the result of that, you will add to the 550. So for you to understand more, there is here, I don't know if you can see, guys, I'm so stupid. Yeah, you can see actually you can search from the IRAS lang. So just to summarize, the higher your tax, the higher you earn, the higher your tax. So I'm sharing this because some of you doesn't know how to apply this personal relief lah. So I managed to, who told me? Oh yeah, Mr. Ryan, my friend's husband, Rai and Shine. They are the one who taught me how to apply this personal relief lah. So it's good to know about this lah, because knowing about this will help you lessen your tax. And also additional thing, so once you file your tax, you need to wait if definitely they will check if uh you file it correctly. Then after that you will receive an email that the new computation of your tax. Then yeah, either you want, once you have the computation already, they will prompt you either you want to pay full or you can pay it gyro. So gyro means is like you will pay it for 12 months monthly. You can apply for that. So if your tax is quite high, you can do it by installment, but if you have spare money, you can pay it fully lah. So I guess that's for my content today. So I hope you understand. I hope I give you some idea about the tax, and also how much, I mean, also idea how much a nurse can earn here in Singapore. So comment down below if it's low or what. So I think I'm just curious lah. So how much, I mean, if you compare to Australia, New Zealand, and everything lah. So I think that's it. That's it for my content today. So bye bye. See you again.